Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's about 3 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon here in Scappoose. I just wanted to touch base with everybody and let you know that we are still here and the channel still has some episodes coming up. The Adventures of Abel series is not over. However, something interesting happened to us and I wanted to share that with you. Um, we got a letter in the mail the other day that was certified mail. We weren't sure what it was, so Willow went and picked it up on Monday. And I'm just going to show you what it is and read it to you. And I want your thoughts, feelings, and insight as to what you would do if you were in the situation that Willow and I are in. So let me get a screenshot up of the letter and I'll read it off to you guys. And then I'll come back to you. All right, hopefully you guys can see this because this is about the best that I'm able to do right now with the current setup that I have. There we go. So I'll read this to you guys. This is from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Forest Service, Mount Hood National Forest, Barlow Ranger District, and it's got the address there. Mr. Sean Filner and Miss Willow Ryan. It was brought to my attention that through a series of YouTube videos and eyewitness reports, you have committed numerous motor vehicle use violations on the Mount Hood National Forest by illegally operating your LMTV and KLX dual sport motorcycle off-road, some occurring in wilderness in violation of the Wilderness Act of 1964. Since 2007, the Forest Service implemented travel management, which determined legally open routes of travel and the time and place for all vehicle use throughout the year. What resulted is the Motor Vehicle Use Map, MVUM, free at all ranger stations across the country for each associated national forest. Deviation from MVUM is a violation pursuant to 36 CFR 261.13, $150 fine. Possessing or using a motor vehicle in national forest wilderness is punishable pursuant to 36 CFR 261.18, $300. Your trips to the area around Camp Friend have all involved MVU violations, and driving in the lake bed at Badger Lake is an MVU violation as well as a wilderness incursion. Having watched most of your videos, I get the impression you love the outdoors and do not mean to intentionally damage our natural resources. However, I also get the impression you operate more from it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, and ignorance is bliss set of guidelines. With all the use on national forests, there are certain do's and don'ts. From hunting to fishing to camping to mountain biking, there are regulations that are to be followed, and it is up to the forest user to know before they go. I didn't see a sign is not a legitimate excuse. To attempt to education the both of you, to attempt to education the both of you, and to curtail any further violations and resource damage, I have decided to cite you for your most recent trip to Camp Friend on or around the weekend of June 22nd to 23rd, 2019, and issue warning notices for other violations that I observed on your YouTube videos. Your information has also been forwarded to the Forest Service law enforcement from Ochoco National Forest for review as it relates to your latest video over the 4th of July weekend. Due to these violations, you are both being cited pursuant to 36 CFR 261.13 Motor Vehicle Use Violation. You may choose one of three options to address this citation: pay the fine, appear in court on the date which will be mailed to you by Federal District Court of Oregon, call the Portland Central Violations Bureau court phone number in order to request a different court date or a trial. Respectfully, E. King, Officer E. King, badge number 2231 of the Forest District. So guys, after reading you that citation letter, after reading it myself, we felt terrible. To be totally honest with you, we had absolutely no idea that we were driving through an area that did not allow vehicles. It looked like a road would go through an area, and apparently was either a wilderness area or it was a area that did not allow motor vehicles. We didn't know that. We've been going to the Mount Hood National Forest for years. We've seen several rangers up in the area. We've camped at several different spots, some of which you see in our videos. And not once has any of them ever said that we've done anything wrong or we've done anything that violates any sort of law or code for that area. That being said, I want to thank Officer King for sending us the letter that educated us. In my opinion, it might have been better to send the letter without the fines and just write a warning, but that's just my opinion. A phone call would have sufficed as well because we were totally unaware. We've always been good servants of the forest areas that we go to. In fact, if you notice in our videos, if you watch closely, we don't ever show this, but when we camp in a spot, we do a 50-yard police call around the area that we camp. So our trasheroo, if you notice, is loaded to the hilt in our videos on the way back from wherever we're camping from, and it's because of that. We police call the area and pick up trash and trash cans that other people have left behind in areas that we thought were okay to camp in. Aside from that, I want to get your guys' thoughts. What do you think of this letter that was written to us by Officer King? Leave a comment down below, and I may or may not do a part 2 of this video. This is kind of a private issue, but as always on this channel, you know, I try to be transparent with everybody and let you know what's going on in our lives. This kind of dips down into an area that nobody really likes to talk about, lawsuits and traffic tickets and stuff like that. It's not fun. But at the same time, this is an education for us. We, like I said, we felt bad. We were unaware. And obviously somebody was upset with us and went and told the ranger. And that's what instigated the looking into our YouTube channel and whatnot. But other than that, it's been kind of a lull here. We went and spent the weekend up at Willow's mom's place. So there was no Adventures of Abel series last weekend, but we've got some stuff coming up that I think you guys will like. We've got a Labor Day special coming up here at the beginning of September, and I hope you guys stick around for that. But as always, you know, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And as always, take care, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.